this. We got to have this on live. You know what I mean? This is an iconic show right here. This is the Brothers Lounge, man. This shit is iconic. We give what they need. Shout out to T Square. I hope you wish you was here, bruh. But since you ain't, oh well. We going on without you, bruh.
That's my main man T. I hope you feel better, playboy.
Nah, I think he got some fatherly duties he got to handle today.
Oh yeah, I know he wasn't feeling good last time I heard.
No, he all right. No, he feeling good, but he just got some fatherly duties, you know.
Hell yeah, you know how that go.
Yeah, he got to play daddy today.
Shit, play daddy. That's a full-time job.
hell yeah. But he playing right now, though. You know what I'm saying? We didn't already discuss the fact that he playing right now. See,
that's right.
He playing with the kids, so he playing daddy right now. So, what's good with you, fam?
Everything and a little bit of nothing, man. You know, still, you know, working on the music and working. You know what I mean? Just trying to get life, put it in perspective. You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with life on life terms. You know how that shit go.
Hell yeah, man. That's fucked up, too, dealing with life on life terms, man.
Kinda.
Because life be dealing you some fucked up terms sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes. Sometimes it don't. But that
shit throw you a curveball, man. You got to be prepared for that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to be prepared for the unexpected. You know what I mean? Like, how do you prepare for something you don't know is coming?
Well, you know, it ain't about preparing for it. It's about expecting the unexpected. You feel me? It's like, you know Murphy's Law is there, so you prepare for it.
Because you know it's there.
You know it's there. But we all know Murphy's Law is there.
Nah, but what about the people who don't? There's a lot of people that don't even know what Murphy's Law is.
Well, you know what's something wrong with them.
No, they just don't know.
That's a way of life.
But they just don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They just don't know.
You mean to tell me you don't know that it's such thing as Murphy's Law?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what Murphy's Law is, man.
Wow.
Actually, ask the listeners. A lot of people don't know what that is. So for the people who don't know what it is, how do they prepare for it?
Get in the microphone because they can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. Damn.
Look, we be talking. See, that just goes to show everybody how we are around here. We straight conversate, talk, and get real. You know what I mean?
True. Y'all can hear me now, huh?
Yeah, we got you now, loud and clear. All right. So this is it in a nutshell right here. We all know that there's a such thing as Murphy's Law. What can go wrong? Shit, 99.9 of the time will go wrong, do go wrong. So with that being said, in life, you have to be prepared for those wrongs, man. You know what I'm saying? How do I word it, man? You just have to, you know, keep your nose to the grindstone, and when you know, shit,
you gotta get. It's like, I feel what you're saying, but once again, how do you prepare for? How do you expect something that you don't know is there, and how do you prepare for something that you have no idea exists?
Okay, so for example, building a bomb shelter or building a fallout shelter or a tornado shelter.
Because you know you have knowledge that these things take place.
Right.
But how do you prepare for something you have no knowledge of that takes place? Like if an alien invasion took over right now, how do you prepare for an alien invasion?
Well, shit, I mean...
Because you don't know what to expect. You don't know. So how do you prepare for it? That's my point is, like, how do you prepare for something you have no clue of it even exists?
Well, I guess I'm prepared for an alien invasion right now, dog, because I got my artillery. I got my guns and shit
That
ready.
don't mean you prepared. That shit might not even work. Like you might pull them shits out. They might have something to melt the motherfuckers.
True. But what I'm saying is, shit, at least I thought I was ready. Hell, you know what I mean?
That's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. It's a difference between actually being prepared for something and thinking that you're prepared for something. Because if you have no clue of what's coming at you, you're not prepared for it.
True story.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even know what you're up against. So you might think you know what you're up against, but you don't know what secret weapons lie around the corner. So I'm just saying, like, it's like you guys, you just have to have an open mind, man, and just kind of like be vigilant or be on point all the time, be on a pivot all the time, because you never know, man.
Well, you know what a radio personality that we used to have in this studio, he used to say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
That's true.
So actually, I'm gonna shout him out right now. That's D. That's the D man. Them was words of the D man. You get you ready? You ain't got to get ready. I stay ready.
That's right.
I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. And he used to always say that.
Hell yeah. I be ready for spaghetti all the time.
I know that's right. I know that's right. But that was deep though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm puffing, y'all. Got my little drink over here. You know, we doing what we do.
If you ain't ready, you gotta get ready.
Better hurry up and get ready.
Hey, yo, they locked R. Kelly up.
Again?
Well, no, I'm just talking about the first time. Like, I know he got out on bond, I heard, eventually.
Right.
Some businesswoman out of Chicago bailed him out.
Well, that's his money, though.
Huh?
See, that was it. See, he a smart man. See, I'm glad you brought Mr. Kelly up.
I don't know. I just caught a whiff of it.
Okay, well, let me enlighten you.
All right.
Mr. Kelly is a very smart man. He had a lady, a business lady, he had already left, money with, in case, and she just went and bailed his brother out with his own money, which was a smart move. You don't think so? You don't think it's smart? Okay, right now.
I ain't saying it wasn't smart. I'm just saying, like, it was smart to put some money away for a rainy day just in case something happened. However, everybody thought R. Kelly was broke. He exposed his hand when he did that. You know what I mean?
You think?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because now everybody know he got money everywhere.
Now they like, who else got money for you? Who else holding your money? You know what I mean?
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, but people not supposed to know. It got exposed.
Well, yeah, because she ran off at her mouth. Because she should.
But then she could be lying.
She should have just simply said, "That's my friend, and I bailed him out." Period. End of discussion.
She's trying to save face. She's
Right.
a businesswoman, so she can't say that.
Right. So
She got to make it business.
So with that being said, you're right. She's saving face, so she put him on blast.
Or it could have just been the actual arrangement. My thing is, it's out there. It shouldn't have been out there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Me personally, what I'm thinking is, if you think I'm broke, right? I want you to continue to think that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make you think I'm not, because then you expose my hands to all these people right now. Now they coming after me with money. They already coming after me for money. Now they thought he was broke, so they're not coming at him as hard. Now they gonna come at him even harder because they're like, oh no, you got money out there. You know what I mean? So if your life is in danger, not danger like that, but as far as being locked up or whatever, I don't know. Somebody might try to come get him. I don't know. He had a lot of little kids in his video.
Well, you know what though? All you got to do is continue. I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
No, that's all you got to do is continue. I don't have no money.
The investigation is on.
It's on. It's been on.
Hell yeah.
It's been on. But the thing is, here's my thing right here though. How many people, over the course of this man's 15, 20-year Tinder, who else? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You posed a great question. Is he broke or isn't he? He got some money stashed somewhere. Okay, so who got it? Where's that? Good question.
That's what the investigation for.
But see, you know what though? That's gonna be a hard ass investigation, fam.
May or may not be. It's gonna take place though.
Yeah. Well, you know what? A lot of people, unfortunately, a lot of people just gonna run their motherfucking mouth. Some people.
That's true too, because I don't really know all the details. I gotta look it up. I just know that they had locked him up and that the business lady bailed him out. And I didn't know that was his money. I didn't know that part. I just knew that she had bailed him out. And I was just like, damn, that's deep right there.
Yeah, that was his money. She bailed him out with his money.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. She, like you said, she's saving face.
I mean, she could be, or she could be telling the truth. I'm just saying, like, when I was speaking on in scenario terms. Like, let's say if it was her giving her own money up, if she said that, then she would be saying that to save face. But if it's actual fact, and that's exactly how it went down, and she's just telling the truth as a businesswoman, clearing her name. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's where I'm continuing on. She ran her mouth like that. How many other people in his circle gonna run their mouth like that?
Oh, a lot of people will. A lot of people will too if they feel like they can get a check off of it.
Ain't that sad though? Everybody want a check. Regardless of how the check come, they want the check.
But what's more sad? Molesting little children or wanting a check?
Shit, they 1 and 2 hell.
Huh?
1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? Molesting little children.
What's worse?
Molesting little children most definitely is worse.
I'm just saying.
Okay, most definitely it is worse. I agree.
None of it's right.
But
I'm just saying, like.
But selling it, man.
I'm just saying, if you looking for a check, okay. But if I compare, okay, you looking for a check for this dude for doing that. Then I ain't, all right.
right.
I'm just saying, I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying,
hey, we on the same page.
I can't be mad at you,
We on the same page though, because you looking petty right now.
Yeah.
You looking real petty right now. All right, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about Trip. I want to talk about a new rideshare company. This is gonna be brief. I ain't gonna hold this on too long. If you are in the Valley listening to my voice right now, and you know some Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, or you was thinking about becoming an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, don't. Okay? Don't do it. Trip Transportation, or Trip Rideshare, excuse me, I'm sorry, it's called Trip Rideshare. Trip Rideshare is a new rideshare company that's just getting released in the United States. They've already broken ground and doing their thing in the UK, and now they're bringing that knowledge here. Okay? If you want to be a driver and you want a residual income, you want to build your own personal driver base, you want to build your own brand, you want to build your own business, you want to put your own money in your own pocket, you want to drive for a company that's going to pay you 100% of every fare. 100% of every fare. Residual value. Okay? If this is something that you might be interested in and you live in the Valley, hit me up at sugarbearradio@gmail.com. All right? Trip Rideshare. Serious business right here, y'all. I know y'all been hearing about it. It's a big buzz going on in the Valley about it right now. A big buzz. So, yeah. Come on. You can get on board right here, Sugar Bear Radio. Send me an email. Tell me you're interested. And I'll plug you in. All right. Thank you, sir. Now, we're going to get back to some Brothers Lounge conversation. Man, that new track we working on. Can't wait.
You can't be telling people about that, man.
I can't be telling people about that?
No, man, you can't be exposing that yet. You got to wait till it's time. Like, the timing is off. Like, when we present it, it got to be ready to go. You got to say, yeah, that track, what track? This one. Bam! And then they got it.
Okay. All right.
We got to do it that way, because if we do it any other kind of way, it just ain't going to be right.
It ain't going to be right?
It ain't going to be right, Bear.
It ain't going to be, all right. He said it ain't going to be right.
We have to do it different. We got to make it, when it's presented to the people, they got to be prepared for it.
Okay. We're going to catch them off guard?
Yeah, because they ain't going to be prepared for it.
Okay.
See? They can't be prepared for what you don't know.
Okay. All right.
You got to keep the shock value, Bear. Can't take the shock value away.
I know, because it is going to be a shock.
You damn right. They're going to be shaking in their toe. Man, listen. We can't give him no more. We can't tell him no more.
All right. I'm gonna hush.
Lightning, thunder, and Stevie Wonder, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, bam, crash, boom, pow. That was saying. Woo, Jack the Ripper. All right. Hey, man, you remember Jack the Ripper, man?
I do.
That was one of LL Cool J's hottest tracks, man.
Hey, honestly though, LL has stood the test of time.
Man, and he still look good, man. I was watching him on a show the other night, man. Man, what's the name of that show?
NCIS, Los Angeles?
Yeah, you're running around in Chargers and Challengers and shit. Man, brother, he done gained a lot of weight, being a vegan and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just I ain't seen that joint in a minute. I seen it. You remember? He had a show out with they was lip syncing.
Yes.
John Legend wife was up there.
Yes.
That's the last thing I seen.
Nah, man. Well, he out right now. He doing his thing. Shout out LL Cool J, man.
Hell yeah.
But being a vegan though, bruh bigger than a mug, man. I mean, he big. Woo! I ain't never seen him that big.
Well, when you got trainers, you know what I'm saying? When you got people that know, like, okay, eat this, eat that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you have to see when people got money, you can pay for, you can get exactly what you want. When you don't, you got to research, you got to put in all the extra work that people don't really want to put in. You know what I mean? People don't want to put all that work in, man. You want somebody to just tell you, okay, do this, that, and the third, and then you do it, and you good. When you got money, you can do it.
You know, I actually, now that you mentioned that, I'm looking at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's starting to look real ripped. You know what I mean? Kevin Hart's starting to look real good now. You know what I mean? And I realized that he got a trainer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, you know, all these kids. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, shit. They even got trainers at the local gyms. Like you can get a trainer for what, $20, 30 at the gym. You know what I mean? And they'll give you like nutritional like charts, what to eat, stuff like that. They'll give you exercises while you're at the gym. They help you, show you what to do or whatever. I guess they set up like a routine or a schedule with you, whatever. And then you know, they help you. Most gyms have it. You know what I mean? I don't know exactly, you know, but I know that if you inquire about it, they'll let you know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because like if you're trying to get your body in shape, it's good to join stuff like Herbalife. You know, they got those fitness centers. Sometimes you go in there and then they exercise and they get right and then they give you the shakes and you know what I mean? They walk through the nutritions with you and stuff like that, what to do and eat. And that stuff is real informative too. And it helps you. And you're in a group setting where it's motivational. Because you're seeing other people going through it too. You don't feel like you're the only one struggling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so it's I think that
you ain't the only one in there talking about 821 bonbons last night.
Right. You know what I mean? You want everybody to participate, and then you want everybody to feel good about themselves at the same time and know that, you know, you're not the only one struggling. Everybody struggles. Just because you don't see them, don't think it ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Champions ain't made in the ring. They only recognize there. You know what I'm saying? They put that work in way before they got in that ring. You know what I mean?
Man, you know what? That's why I like kicking it with you, man. Because me and you always have very intellectual conversations, man.
Well, yeah, man. That's what it's about.
Look, everybody thought we was going to be on here being goofy. They said, man, bearing reality? Oh, man.
I'm feeling a little goofy, though, but
we tricked y'all.
I don't know, man. I've been working so much, though.
See, they remember us from the morning after the morning show.
Yeah.
But we was real then.
But it's the afternoon now. So in the morning, I be wired up. You know what I mean? I done had some coffee and everything. I ain't had no coffee. Nothing. You hear my voice? I'm all lackadaisical and all that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We done ate a couple times.
You know what I mean? I just ate twice.
Yeah.
You know?
Done had a little drink. Done had a little smoke. Laid back.
You know? Life is like a box of chocolates. You don't never know what the fuck you gonna get.
Hey, man, you know what?
That's the famous words of Forrest Gump.
Man, that's the realest shit ever said, though, cuz.
Right.
Man, when he said that shit, man, I was like, you know what?
Hey, but think about it, though. Forrest Gump, that's my dude. That's one of my favorite movies, man.
Yeah.
If you think about Forrest Gump, this dude is an American monument.
Yes, he is.
This dude has done it all.
Yes.
He done it all, man.
Yeah, shrimp boat.
Shrimp boat. He done ran around the
Him and
world.
Bubba?
Him and Bubba, yep. Bubba Gump Shrimp. They did it. Oh, he done played tennis for the army.
Yeah.
All played against China.
Ping pong.
Ping pong, yeah. He done, what else he did? He done ran track, played football, ran.
They called it table tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What he say? I may not be a very smart man, Jenny, but I do know what love is.
Jenny.
Yeah, he meant that. He was standing in the doorway with his hand on his hip. He was serious about it.
Yeah, Jenny. I don't know why you keep treating me the way you do, Jenny.
That shit was funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
Forrest Gump, that was my favorite movie, man.
And he sat there on that bench for a long time too, didn't he, man?
Yeah. Hey, you know that's what they say, man. They say you can do that right now. They say you can go and sit like somewhere and just stationary and just be there for a couple hours. And they say you'll see people that you thought was dead or didn't exist or moved away. They say you'd be surprised at who you come in contact with. That's crazy, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem now. People don't know how to sit still anymore. Everybody's always on the move. Everybody's always going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody always, you know.
But you know why? Because life is demanding right now.
Well, you know what?
And it ain't everybody. It's just the people we see.
Well, you know what? I'm about to make a comment right now.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to someone I hadn't talked to in a while. Oh, I've been so busy. I said, hey, really? What you been doing? You know, they went to running down this, that, and the third, and the cauliflower, and the corn, and, you know, the beans and everything. They just running it all down, and I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
The cauliflower, the corn, and the beans, man.
Yeah, I'm just listening. I'm just listening. And finally they say, you know, I just been so busy. I just ain't had time. I said, well, you know what? I understand. I said, truly I do. I said, I understand that you get in your car, you turn the music up loud when you could have took the time.
That's what I do. I get in the car and cut the music up loud, and I ain't doing nothing else but listening to music and driving.
Right, I respect it. I'm just saying. I was just, to them, I was just trying to make a point. You feel me? And when I got done, see, that's why I don't like talking to you, because you always, I said, that's what it was. You ain't want to talk to me. Just go on and say you ain't want to talk to me. Don't give me all these excuses about you being busy and this, that, and the third, and the broccoli and the cauliflower and the beans and the corn. You feel me? I'm just saying. Just come straight out and say, nigga, I ain't feel like talking to you because you get to preaching. But see, hey, what you need to understand is I ain't preaching. He's squeezing the berries. And you know that's two different kind right there. It's got one on the outside and supposed to be one on the inside. Oh. Yeah. We ain't find, it's called duos. We ain't find that bag too kindly.
Very, you don't like it?
We ain't find it too kindly.
Very, very, very nutritional.
Mm-hmm.
It has nutrition facts.
Yeah. They're just on the bag. Just on the bag now.
Hell yeah.
They not on nothing in the bag. They just on the bag. I'm just saying. Man.
Hey.
Yeah. So y'all stop being too busy. That was the point I was trying to make. Y'all stop being too busy. Slow yourself down, okay?
Or just be honest. You don't really want to talk to nobody.
That's right. Or stop lying to folk, telling them you busy. Just tell folks, shit, I ain't want to talk to your ass because
that's it.
You talk too much shit. That's it.
Because you know what? Any real human being should be able to understand that.
I do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just ain't feel like talking to nobody, man. I just... Like, because I understand that. Like, I be in the modes, but I just don't want to be bothered. Like, leave me the fuck.
Leave me alone.
You know what I mean?
Man,
Let
I
me
get
be.
that way too.
Right.
Everybody do.
So everybody should have that type of understanding when it comes to each other. But we don't.
But you know what, though? I believe that's why my circle is so small, because people don't know how to handle what you just said. Hey, man, we good, we cool. But I don't feel like being bothered today. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, dog. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Bet. And tomorrow, everything back to normal.
We can understand that. We can relate to that. I can relate to a motherfucker not wanting to be bothered right now.
Yep. Because it's human nature.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? It's the one thing, like all through history, if you ever want to know the truth about something, if you ever want to know, when they be telling you these stories about the kings and how the kingdom was built and how he fell, if you really want to know the truth, because they be lying their ass, they be just embellishing and they're going to make whoever they want to make to be the best, be the best. You know how it go when you write something. I'm saying, if you ever want to know the truth, right, look at who's involved and the type of person they are, because you can't never separate humanity from humans. You know what I mean? And by humanity, I mean like human nature.
Right.
As far as like greed, envy, lust,
Right.
hate.
I'm already picking you. I'm already picking you.
So if you know the human nature, and you know, and you reading this story, and you like, hold up. Why every time they get the beef and dude was around dude's wife?
Right.
But they saying they beefing about the land, but hold up though. Every time they argue though, this dude is right. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like human nature kick in. You be like, oh, so that's what really happened. You feel me?
Dude won't do wife. That's what's really
Right.
going on.
Just like, you know, they got wars fought over women, like Troy, Helen of Troy. You know what I mean? Wars are fought over women, but they don't tell you that. I mean, later on they might, but they ain't gonna tell you that right then. Just like they go for looking for oil. They're not gonna tell you they're looking for oil. They're gonna tell you they're looking for weapons of mass destruction.
Right.
But they're going for that damn oil. You feel
Right.
me?
You know what? Just like I was watching on the same topic we on, I was watching a Western today. And the cowboy rode up on the cowboy. He had just rode off on it. The one cowboy just rode away from the lady. And he rode up on another cowboy. The cowboy that he rode up on, oh yeah, that was a nice little lady. He was just hollering at, maybe I need to put myself in that circle. For what? You just seen me hollering at her. You know what I'm saying? So now we finna start beef about a bra. You know what I mean? Hey, man, come on, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know, it's funny how some women, I'm just looking at the skies, brother. See a bird fly by every now and then, you know what I mean? It's just, that's all. Anyway, it's funny how some women realize and recognize the fact that they little poo nanny got that power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they exercise that.
Yeah. That's what they do. They taught to do that.
And it's like, why? I mean, you know, I understand.
It's an advantage for them.
Yeah, but you know what, though?
It's a God-given advantage.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Man spend 9 months in the punani and the rest of his life trying to get back out, get back in.
That's what they say.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly. I mean, because we spend 9 months in there, and then after we come out after them 9 months and we get old enough, we spend the rest of after we become men, we spend the rest of our lives trying to get back up in the same punani we came. Well, maybe not in the same one, but I'm saying in the punani.
I'm with you.
So, yes, I respect the power of the punani. I do.
Okay.
But the point that I'm making is, y'all need to stop using y'all punani for the bad. Start using it for the good. Stop using it to make brothers hate one another and use it to make brothers love one another. I'm just saying, it could be just like it's that way, it could be that other way. I'm just saying. You don't think so? Look, you know,
I don't believe that shit he said in his damn self. Oh, man.
Woo, look at here, ladies. Look, we're going to start using punani positively, okay? That's what we're going to start doing with the punani. We're going to use it positively. We're going to stop using it to make brothers want to fight each other. You just get you one brother, and the next time another brother come at you, you tell that brother, yo, you already got a brother. Then that brother going about his business, so then that's going to stop the violence. I'm just saying.
Ain't necessarily true, man. Motherfuckers chase. She could be like, I got a man and everything else. He's still going to be out. He ain't going nowhere. Some dudes don't understand, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes they run them down till they get weak.
Yeah, well, you know what? Them
Hounds.
Them hounds.
Yeah.
Them hounds.
Them hounds, man.
We gonna figure out something to do with them hounds too.
Yeah, they out there. They is out there.
You sure ain't lying. And you know the ones I hate. The ones I hate is the ones that got something good and ain't never satisfied.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got something good at home, but then you still chasing.
Yep.
Quit chasing. Sit your ass down. I'm just saying.
Right. I agree with that 100%.
100%?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Don't no good come of it.
No, ain't no good gonna come of it.
There's a bunch of stress and headaches and hate.
Man, I remember when I was a young fool running around, called myself being Mr. Lover Man, you know, chasing 2-3 honeys and whatnot and what have you. But the one thing I can say about me, I separated myself from the rest of the brothers is I never lied. I never told a woman that she was my woman or you was my only one woman if she wasn't. You see where I'm coming from?
Damn. You a different motherfucker, man.
I mean, because I felt like, and I still feel like, why lie? If she gonna deal with you, she gonna deal with you. If she ain't,
but you know
she
what,
ain't.
though, Bear? I agree with you though in a more mature sense. In a more mature sense, yeah, maybe when you was grown, maybe when you was like more mature. I'm saying I ain't saying that you lying. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like my personal experience. Hell yeah, I did that shit a million fucking times, especially when I was young. But once I became mature, you know, you tend to not play with people's emotions that way. Like you might, especially if you love them, man. You know what I mean? You a lie to them because you don't want to hurt them.
Unfortunately, I got broke at 17. My sister and my mama put me on blast at 17, all right? I had a girl upstairs, and the girl was knocking on the door, and my mama and my sister called me from upstairs with the girl upstairs with the girl downstairs at the door. Mm-hmm. So I had to handle that situation, like, right there.
Right.
You understand? So I got caught in the lies. We're going to break it all the way down.
So you did lie.
Let me go.
Say we all did that shit.
Let me go now. Let me go.
All right, good.
This is where I got broke at. This is the point I'm trying to make. I got broke this day. 17, I got broke. I had to fess up to my lie to both of these girls.
Yeah, but you ain't had no choice, man. You were stuck in that situation.
Had I not lied, I would not have been stuck in any situation.
But if you had not been stuck in that situation, guess what? You would have continued lying.
So now I know. So from that point on, the point I'm trying to make is I never lied to girls again after that point.
Right.
Yes, girl, I like you. I want to kick it with you. But I like a couple other girls I kick it with too.
I can see that.
So that's how I roll.
I mean, because you had a life-altering situation.
Yeah.
That shit made you alter your life to fit that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. But some people don't.
Yeah,
they ain't had them situations.
My mama and my sister put me on blast early, man, on a lot of situations, man, especially when it came down to girls. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man,
if that was your mom, your dad, and your brother, guess what? That would have never happened.
Nah.
I grew up with my dad and my brother.
But see, I grew up with brothers. My dad was dead. I grew up in the house with my mom, brothers, and sisters.
But you had your mom, your sister in the house.
I had a brother in the house too, but he wasn't there that day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your mom and your sister double teamed your
Tell me, man, you know what?
Nah, I'm just saying, like,
my sister used to hear me up on a lot of shit.
Right.
She, God rest her soul, Joanne, I love you. She made me fess up and be a real man on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I felt like, oh yeah, I can get away with this. My sister Jo wouldn't let me get away with it. You know what I mean? She made
you face the music.
Yeah.
And you know what though? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing though. You know why? Because it's like they instill something in you young. See, if you don't have that feminine aspect on you to remind you, hey, this is how you treat a woman. This is what you're supposed to do. If you know what I mean, if you're not in the household with it, if you don't have that feminine aspect around you saying like this is how a woman's supposed to be treated, if you don't have both parents in the house where you can see where it's a productive, not dysfunctional, it's an actual functional household where you see the mother and the father interacting, you see the father treating the mother right how she's supposed to be treated, then you learn growing up, hey, this is how you're supposed to treat a woman. Or, like you had sisters or something, and they could tell you, hey, women don't like it when you treat them like that. You know what I mean? You should treat them like this. You have something around you to pretty much teach you, as opposed to a bunch of dudes that think they know women telling you this is what women like. You see what I'm saying?
My brothers ain't shit.
Yeah, because they don't know. You know what I mean?
Man, one of my brothers was shit. Rotten son of a bastards.
Damn. That's deep.
I love my brothers though, man.
Yeah,
I do. I love them with all my heart, my soul, man. I do, man. But a lot of shit they told me was wrong, man.
Yeah.
They told me to find them, fuck them, and forget them. That was wrong. They wasn't supposed to tell me that.
Well, yeah. When you young, I guess that's like the motto, because you don't want to get caught up while you young. You want to be free. You want to live fancy. Because women feel the same way.
Hey, man, you know what? I'd heap rather have been, man, shit.
When you're young, and you want to have fun, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to
deal
with
it. I could have had a wife and had fun. I could have had a wife and did the same shit I did. Probably would have been more productive. Probably would have, I'm just saying.
You probably wouldn't be shit right now.
Why?
Because you would have started off so early, so straight. You would have got crooked as hell towards the end. I'm just saying, like.
I started up, wait a minute.
I'm just saying, if you said, if I had a wife back, could have had fun back then, yeah, you would have been tied down back then, and then later on, you'd be trying to run wild. See, you got to get that stuff out your system, man. You have to. That's why you got to grow. Like, I'm going to tell you, like right now, you say, I'm be honest, and I wouldn't lie to a woman. I do that. That's the maturity in you speaking. That's from all them experiences you done been through over half a century. You see what I'm saying? What about a mother who ain't been through a quarter century? He don't know half the shit you know, and he ain't prepared for that. Or is he even stable enough to handle that shit?
But at a quarter century, cuz I was not lying to women. When I was 25 years old, I would not lie to a woman. Period. For no. Yup, you caught me. Yup, I was fucking her. Yeah. I told you was not my woman. I told you, me and you, bruh. I told women that all the time when I met a woman. That was my stilo, bro. That was my game, yo. That was how I came on. Look, baby, I like you, but I like a couple other ladies too. You know what I'm saying? But damn, baby, something about you make me want to kind of push them on the back burner for a little while. You know what I mean? That was my rap. That was my game. That was how I got women. I know you want me. I know you want me, baby, because I got 15 or 20 women that like me because I am who I am. So I know you want to be a part of this entourage. So come on, holler at me. That was my rap, bro.
I feel you.
Was the cleanest brother in the club.
You gotta remember, Bill.
What?
That was back. That's some old school. I can't relate to that. That's old school. Like you can't pull up on nobody and say that shit right today. They gonna be like, what? What you say? What a bag at? What is you talking about? Other girls like you. I saw other girls like me too. What did you say? You can't do that today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like.
Can if you have the confidence in yourself.
I'm just saying you could do it, and I'm saying a certain type of chick might go for it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that, but because there's always somebody for everybody. But I mean, on the bigger scheme of things, right? I'm saying as the majority of people, like just from my personal experience, like the majority of people I know, like as far as men, they all did that shit, man. They all, and some people don't reach that level of maturity till later. Some people ain't got a mother and a sister to keep putting them on blast until they be like, fuck it, this is what it is. You see what I'm saying? Some people don't got that. So they keep sliding through. So they like, shit, I got this. And they keep sliding through. You know what I mean? And then when they do get caught up, then they might have that life-altering situation where they might, alter some things so that they can, move out swiftly. But other than that, they're going to be stuck in a situation because, like, I learned the hard way. You don't. For one, you can't play with people's emotions, man. Either you gonna be with somebody or you ain't.
That's two. Now that was some real shit you just said right there.
Yeah. I'm just saying I know because, man, I ain't the most mature motherfucker in the world. I still got growing up and shit to do. You know what I'm saying? We all fuck up, but I'm just saying I'm learning. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you too, it ain't worth it too because Dep- depending on who you with, you might but be living in a living hell forever. I'm just saying, depending on who you hurt. You know what I mean? They might be able to hurt your ass forever. You know what I mean?
You might run up on one of them motherfucking stalker type
Damn
motherfuckers,
right.
right?
You know what I mean?
Bring that
Putting-
ass here.
Putting a little bit of rat poison in your food every time they feed you. But I'm just saying, like,
Oh, you cheating on me? I got something for your cheating ass nigga.
But
Here,
if you-
drink this green Kool-Aid
Yeah.
with the antifreeze in it.
yeah, this that Jim Jones shit right here. You know what I mean? This that good shit. Nah. But it's like I don't know, man. You just
That's why I
I
never
think that-
lied, fam.
I think that you have to, for one, be honest with yourself, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that for two, right, you have to, you got to know what the hell you want.
Well, I can't. I won't say that because I was young and I didn't really know what I wanted, but I do know that my honesty was my best policy. I knew that as long as I was up front and up forward in what I said and what I did, that I didn't have to worry about the backlash or the repercussions. See, just like I had sisters, I had brothers. I have brothers, and I watch my brothers go through bullshit with women cheating and you know what I'm saying? So I guess the point I'm trying to make is I had a different platform. I had a different diagram than most brothers and sisters do by being able to see both sides. So when I say that at 22, 23 years old, I could have got married and been content, it was because I had seen so much other bullshit that other people had went through that I was like,
That's the point I was
ain't
making.
no way I'm finna be going through this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck cheating, fuck this, fuck that. I mean, that's how I felt.
So that's what I was talking about. I was talking about when you reach that point. When you reach that point, you gotta first be honest with yourself.
Yep.
Secondly, you gotta know what you want.
Yep.
See, back then you ain't know what you wanted, so it didn't matter what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? You was just wanting whatever the hell came along because you was having fun. You see what I'm saying? But when it got to a point where you wanted to settle down, you was like, you know what? I'm good. Then you made that move. You see what I'm saying? But until then, and even then, if you ain't know what you want, it ain't last. It ain't work out. It was just a big ball of mess because it was confusion and bumping heads. When you know what you want and you honest with yourself about it, then you'll get that and it'll show and prove through the interaction in the relationship.
Well, you know what, bro? I'm glad you said that because I actually, as a 21, as a 24, 25-year-old young stud, actually tried to seek that. But the women that I encountered at that
Both
time,
parties got to be.
they wasn't ready.
Yeah, both
know what
parties
I'm
got to be
saying?
ready. Yeah.
So, in which reverted me back to, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny how that cycle be vicious, man. Real shit. Because I was at that point like, you know what? I seen my brothers cheat on these chicks, and this is the results of cheating on chicks. Get your car windows broke out. I cheated on, or I did this with chicks, and this happened and that. Okay, so you know what? Bang that. Bang all that. Just give me one chick, you know what I'm saying, that's going to fulfill all the needs. But then when you try to get one chick to fulfill all the needs, you realize, damn, she don't want to fulfill all the damn needs.
It's always something.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
then,
why you got to find somebody you can tolerate and just deal with them. Nah, I'm just bullshit. That's
You
not
right,
true.
though.
No, I'm not. That's not right. That's not right. Don't find nobody you can tolerate. Just deal with them, man. Find somebody that you enjoy being with, man, and enjoy being with them.
got to be
You know
able
what I
to enjoy being with a person.
That's right.
Number one, if you can't, if y'all don't enjoy y'all quality time, then y'all never enjoy any time. Tell you what you do. Y'all lock yourself in the house for the weekend, and don't go nowhere and don't do nothing for the whole motherfucking weekend, and see if y'all still together on Monday.
Only one way to find out: either the coroner gonna pull up, or the party bus gonna pull up.
Right? One of the two, man. I have spent days in the house with my mate. Days. I didn't go nowhere. She didn't go nowhere. We just looked at each other for days. And it wasn't because we couldn't go nowhere. It's just that we didn't want to go nowhere. I didn't want to go nowhere. She didn't want to go nowhere. It wasn't nowhere really to go. It wasn't nothing to do. I mean, there was, but we didn't want to be partaking. And at the end of the third day, I looked at her. I said, damn, man, you know, when we realized I've been in this house with your ass for 3 days. She said, you know, it has been 3 days we've been in this house together, huh? I said, yeah. I said, ain't now one of us got no black eyes, no busted lips, no bloody nose. We still talking to each other. Damn, we must be some pretty good damn friends.
Hey, that's all right, man. Because I spent 3 days in the house with my wife. And I ain't get a black eye, man. But I was emotionally abused like a motherfucker. I felt so abused. I'm just
You see how I'm looking at you like, really? Say what?
Hell no. Me and my wife might black each other eye, but that's about it, though.
Look,
we be all right.
Look, I know sometimes y'all be talking crazy to each other, but shit, I ain't never known y'all to be violent. I know you gonna say what you want to say, and she gonna say what she got to say, and y'all.
That's pretty much it, though. She definitely gonna say what she want to say.
But you know what,
I'm
though?
gonna say what I want to say.
I'm gonna say this. Real shit. Real shit relationships. If you in a relationship with somebody and you can't say what's on your heart or what you feel to that person, you don't need to be in that damn relationship.
I agree.
Now, I'm not saying, well, you know what? Yes, I am saying. Because if you in a good relationship and y'all in a good place, it shouldn't be no fucked up shit you want to say to your mate out your mouth anyway.
Yeah, but sometimes, man, you know, people fuck up. And in the process of that, you know, you still love each other, you still want to make it work, but you still got to deal with the hurt. And a lot of times people don't know how to digest the hurt. And a lot of times, man, people don't know how to accept that they fucked up too. You know what I mean? So it kind of like go both ways. So in the midst of it, you got one person harboring hurt and guilt, you know what I mean? And looking for some type of closure and some type of, you know, response or something, you know what I mean? You know, just, you know, some type of closure. And then you got another person saying, well, goddamn, you know, at some point, you know, you got to get over this shit. At some point, we got to move on. You know what I mean? But
right
on the outside looking in, it's real hard, man, because, you know, both of you can become demanding of what you want, which will cause both of you to be rebellious of giving it up. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it just becomes a cycle. And if you allow that to happen, and that's where the communication falls, man, it becomes a problem. Mm-hmm. If the communication is good, then you don't have these issues, because with communication comes unconditional understanding. You know what I mean? I may not agree with it, but I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand why you did what you did. Or I can understand the position you was in or why you felt that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. At least to give me enough to get in your shoes to see why you did it and what role did I play in that and what could I do to, you know, prevent that from happening again. Like, what role can I play to prevent that from happening again? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If this is what we want. Mm-hmm. And then...
That's very well articulated, young man.
Thank you. And then it has to go the opposite way as well, because the person has to say, okay, you know, I'm willing to go forward with this and I'm willing to take responsibility for what I did, you know, accept it, own it, and move on from it and not allow it to happen again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And if you have that there, some people that can't get over the hurt, what they do is they find every situation possible where they feel like inaccurate, or they feel like, you know, they're in a situation where they feel like they less than what they should be, or they can't like really own their position because they don't know how you feel or whatever. You know, sometimes it just be in their mind. And so they lash out at that. Even though you have no clue what the hell is going on. They lash out at the hurt that they feel based on what they see around them. That's reminding them of what you did. So it's like it all comes back to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Right. And as a man in that situation, you have to deal with it if this is what you want. Mm-hmm. You feel what? And it's not easy. It's hard. It can even be abusive or traumatizing at times. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the type of dude you is. You know what I mean? And, you know, you either gonna stand your ground as a man, like, yo, I love you. This is what it is. But we ain't gonna do this. or you allow it to continue to happen until your brain explode through an aneurysm or some type of stress-ridden disease take over. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't,
Ulcers.
right? Because if you don't, then you're just killing yourself, man. You have to stand up for yourself, and but you have to take responsibility for your actions. You know what I mean? And the same for the other parties involved too, because trust me, it takes two to tango. One person ain't running off doing whatever because the other person doing everything they supposed to do. Trust me, it don't work that way.
It don't work that way.
You know what I mean? Because if your best friend is at home and everything you want, you ain't thinking about nothing. There's something going on there that's making you want to look around. You know what I mean? Something about the shoes you got at home, the holes in them, the dirt on the sole, something make you want to go look at some other shoes, man. You know what I mean?
Something about them shoes.
Right. I'm just
Real
saying.
shit. Real
You
shit.
know, so
real shit
so
said, man.
Both parties have to take responsibility for their actions, man. And I think to that point, you know, when cheating and things like that is involved, and you choose to stay together, I think that, you know, both parties have to be responsible for their actions. Both parties have to have unconditional understanding, and both parties have to be willing to every day make it a welcoming and inviting environment for the both of them. You see what I'm saying? Because the more happier environment you have, the more happy endorphins come out. You know what I mean? The better you treat each other. But if every chance you get, you try to make heaven hell, you're gonna always find yourself in a hellish situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You have to find those situations to bring forth heaven, so you could be in a heavenly situation, even when hell is all around you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Very well, very, very well articulated, my brother.
Thank you, fam.
Cause see, I ride that same train. You know what I mean? I've been in my first marriage. My first marriage was a disaster. It didn't start out that way, but it ended up being that way. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere along the line, communications was lost. You know what I'm saying? Communications was twisted, turned, flipped upside down. You know what I'm saying? And everything went amok. It is what it is. Real men learn from their mistakes. Period. Point blank. What got you there? Why you did it? What part did she play in it? And what you can do to not ever let that or not be in that situation again. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, one as a man has to learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, a lot of people go argue with me with what I'm about to say out my mouth. Because I am old school and I think old school. And where I come from, 95% of the time it was a man who fucked up the relationship, not a woman. Where I come from. Your day and age, it might be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All you gotta do is just grab the back half of it and push it up.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know about your day and age and how, you know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you. 9 times out of 10, if 70% of the time is the men.
70, yeah, I agree. If not 80.
I'm gonna stick with 70.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
Because now, hey.
Okay, yeah. All right. Bringing in the age gaps, bringing in the generational gaps. Okay, I'll bring it to that now.
It might even be 50-50 right today.
Or
Right
60,
today, it might be 50-50.
Or 60-40. Yeah, you're right. Because I've heard a lot of women say a lot of crazy things.
Yeah.
I've actually had some women approach me with some crazy shit like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Y'all saying that to men now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but anyway, I mean, it's like you in control of your own destiny.
Mm-hmm.
You control what you do.
Right.
If you can pass 15 naked women willing to give you that ass right now. It's up to you to whether you stop and get one.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's up to that individual, that man, that woman. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that because, you know, it's like You absolutely right, but then it gets deeper than that, man, because it's the psyche of the individual, dude. Like, you got people that do shit that they would never do. Like, when you meet them lifetime friends, they be like, man, he would never do that, and he did it. And they be like, that's not him. He would never do that, but he did it. Like, you don't know the psyche of an individual, man, to make them do some shit that would be so out of character of them. You know what I mean? Like, what is it to push a person to that point or to make them feel that way? It's something going on. You see what I'm saying? Like when Dave Chappelle was like, you don't understand something, you call him crazy, it's dismissive. You can't dismiss that. It's something going on. You know what I mean? Like, for somebody to be out of character. Like, some people would be like so messed up. Oh, you can't believe you did this to me. But for me personally, like, I know I'm not like a lot of people, I would be more interested and curious as to why you did it. Like, not the fact that you did it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't bother me as much. I would be more concerned about why you did it. Like, what happened to make you to felt comfortable doing that? Like, what happened to make you want to do that? Because I would be feeling like inadequate as far as to the point, like, what is it that I ain't doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's that you want somebody else, that's cool. But if it's that you want me and I'm not giving you what you need, I would like for you to tell me that. Because I would like to be the one giving that to you. You see what I'm saying? But
very well articulated again, young man.
Well, thank you,
You
but
on the road today, ain't you, bud?
But we have to be considerate of everybody else's feelings, man.
First.
And exactly. And we have to be appreciative, man, of what they do. Even the smallest little thing, because you can't just expect people to do something or be there for you just because you with them. Because you're two different people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that every relationship, man, the two parties involved should have their own lives. Outside of the lives they share together. Outside of the life that they share together. They should have their own separate lives outside of the life they share together.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
And when I say separate lives, I don't mean secret lives. I mean just separate lives. Like, I got friends, you got friends. You know, I go out with my friends, you go out with your friends. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you might go do something one day. You know what I mean? You might take a trip or go on a revival or something. You know what I mean? Like, you still got your life going on. You still doing things. You might wake up and say, hey, babe, I'm going out here to take care of this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Or, all right, or whatever. You know what I mean? You got life going on. It ain't that some people get together and other people lose their lives into the life of the other person. You see what I'm saying? Like, you all both have separate lives, then you come together, and then one person no longer have a life. Their life becomes your life. So now you living for both of y'all. Does that make sense?
Yeah. That's
so
what
now,
marriage is, ain't it?
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. I don't mean a union coming together where even in marriage, you still don't lose your friends. Because you got married, you don't got friends no more? Because you got married, you don't bowl, you don't play basketball on Wednesdays like you used to. Because you got married, you talking about all that stuff ends because you got married?
It shouldn't.
Exactly. So my point is, even if you married, you still should have separate lives outside of the life that you share together. Like, when we home and we do things, of course, we are the nucleus. Everything revolves around our marriage and what we're doing. But outside of the most important part, what is that? Outside of that, we have our own separate lives too.
No. I agree, but maybe I'm not agreeing with your verbiage or your wordage or the way you're...
I think you mistaken separate life with secret life. Like, when I say separate life, I mean that I do stuff without you. Like, I can go play basketball and you not be there. I mean,
Okay,
like,
well, you know
I got
what?
friends that you know, but we go hang out. Like, I'm saying, like,
Okay,
that's separate. You see what I mean?
I got all that. I
Right.
got all of that. I understand fully. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that maybe it's the term separate life.
No, that's
Hold
what I'm saying. Like,
hold on. Maybe it's the term separate life. When I hear the term separate life, just me,
oh, you caught on the wordplay.
maybe that's why I'm wording it this way. That's why I'm trying to explain.
Oh,
But you
okay,
keep
yeah, I got
interrupting me and you won't let me break it down.
Yeah, okay.
Because somebody else out there might be listening, might need what I'm finna give.
Okay.
When I think of separate life, I think about me having another family somewhere else.
That's not what I'm saying. I made that clear.
That's what I think about, and that's what maybe other people think about when they hear the word separate life. So what I'm saying is, you got your friends that you go play basketball with, you go play bowling with, that you do whatever it is that y'all go do. Just like she got her friends that she go and she do whatever it is that they go do.
Away from me, right?
Away from you.
Separate from me.
You do your thing with
Separate
your
from her.
boys, and she do her thing with
Separate
her
from me.
girls.
Right.
The term separate is a permanent term. You got to understand, and you have to look at the dialect and the dialogue of the word separate.
I think you're making a lot out of it, man.
To separate. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know.
That's what the word
hold on, player.
means, though, man.
Let me finish, player.
My bad, fam. Go ahead.
The word means to separate. So with that being said, for example, in my household, my wife and I have different things that we do. She go do her things with her girls, and I go do my things with my guys. I go to where my nephew called me, and shit, I might run to Timbuktu with his ass. Okay? We don't consider it separate lives. We consider it going to hang out with our friends. Maybe, just maybe, some people get that term twisted. You see where I'm coming from? Separate. I'm just trying to break it down.
No,
I'm just trying to break it down.
I feel you,
Maybe, just maybe. You feel me?
Maybe, I feel you.
Yeah.
But that ain't what I'm saying, man.
I'm not saying that's what you're saying, player.
No, I'm about
I
to.
respect what you're saying. This is what you don't get. And that's why I want to break it down.
All right, tell me what I'm saying, man.
I understand fully what you're saying.
Tell me what I'm saying.
You're saying that, yes, honey, we have a life together. But I have my separate friends and you have your separate friends and we go do our separate things. I got that. I understand that fully.
What's not to understand about that?
Some people don't like the word separation.
They don't
player.
like. That's not my. Listen, let me say this. Let me say this, cause we ain't gonna get caught up on word semantics. Because
but sometimes that's where it goes wrong, player.
Yeah,
that's what you're not understanding.
That's where explanation come in. You just explained it to clarify, right? I did the same thing. See, the point is, I just said when we talking separate lives, right? I'm not talking about secret lives. I'm not talking about I'm sneaking off to have a family with somebody. I'm just saying.
I understand that.
Okay, so that's being clear.
That's
right?
been clear from day one. The only thing that and I apologize.
You don't like the word separate.
Some people see that word different. That's the only point I'm trying to clarify to you. Okay? I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. So it's not.
So what word should be used in replace of that to satisfy them people?
Goddamn, you asked a $1 million question.
What's the word? What's another word for separate?
We gotta find it.
No, I don't. That is the word. It means apart from, separate. Like, I see what you're saying, babe, but I think that's okay. I don't know, man. It's like because
we're speaking of we're speaking on an insecure person terms right now. Okay, let's say that.
But I'm not.
Hypothetically speaking, the person that you are talking to, the person that you are dating, the person that you are married to, has very low self-esteem, has very low everything. So when you use a word like separate to that person, oh my God. Do you get where I'm coming from now?
And then you got to explain it, right?
Exactly.
That's what I just did.
Okay, so what the point I'm trying to make is, is that we would have to find another word instead of separate, so that it wouldn't make them feel so uncomfortable.
Hey, man, I done lost my train of thought, man, worrying about the word separate. Straight up, man. I forgot exactly what I was trying to say. I lost my whole point, man, because of the word separate.
But I'm just, you know what? It's frustrating, but it's true. Tomato, potato.
I never finished my thought over the word separate. I don't even know what I was saying there. I was trying to create it. I was trying to say something.
But the point but see, we on the same page. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. I respect every word that came out your mouth. I really do. Because I have my friends, and I go kick it. She got her girls, she go kick it. But we don't use the term separate or separate.
That's fine, man.
I'm saying
that's like 5% of the people. Like, I just didn't. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. All I know is that there's a lot of insecure people in the world. All I'm saying is, maybe, just maybe, right now, somebody listening to us and they thinking in their mind. That word, separation, is so permanent. It is, but reality is bringing a different philosophy to the word. I'm feeling his philosophy, and I like where he's coming from with his philosophy on the word. Because he's saying, baby, we got separate lives that we have to live as well as our life together. I respect that. But I don't know. I still, it's just me.
I mean, it's just the word. It's just, we good, man. I just was tripping because I didn't get to finish my thought, and it was I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Well,
we got caught up on separate, but it's all good.
I apologize, man. But I'm just saying, man. I know that I've talked to people before, and I've been indulged in these kind of conversations, and it's so funny how the words.
We gonna let the words be the word of God. Thou shalt not talk about that shit no more. Thou shalt separate thyself from that conversation.
All right, I'm getting deep. All right. I like that shit sometimes.
I feel you, fam. I feel you.
That shit is it's real. Listen, y'all. Follow me on Instagram. Got some real crazy shit going on. Roscoe. Damn, I love it. Oh my God. Remember Roscoe? Roscoe Jenkins.
Oh.
Man, I'm scrolling. I have to, every now and then I have to look at this because we get comments everywhere. So I'm checking on our comments. And as I'm checking on our comments, I'm seeing Monique whooping Martin ass and Roscoe Jenkins.
Hell yeah.
I got to put it down. I can't even look no more after I see Monique whooping Roscoe ass. I'm just saying, I think about the movie. That was a funny movie. He put that big ass knot on his mama head.
That's crazy.
Man. Let's talk cannabis. How much time we got left?
I don't even know, man.
We ain't got but 15, 20 minutes. All right, we're going to talk a little cannabis real quick.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah, we need another blunt up in this business now. Dabs or something. Anyway.
Hell to the yeah.
So, flour, wax, or edibles?
Me?
Yeah.
Flour all day.
You don't dig that wax?
You know I don't do no wax.
What about them vapes?
Sometimes. I'm preferably flour. I vape. Yeah, I vape, but preferably flour. If I got flour or vape, I'm gonna smoke the flour.
All day.
All day, literally.
What about them? What about the edibles?
Yeah, I like the edibles too, but I like them when it's bedtime. They hit that body hard and put me out. I be sleep.
Straight?
The edibles? Yeah.
Man.
Unless I eat a little bit. A lot, I'd be like paralyzed.
Wow.
Especially, and then it depends on who made it and what it is. So, how many milligrams it is.
Yeah, that's true. I noticed the milligram. Well, you know what, man? I'm going to tell you something. I ate about 2 pieces of that 500 milligram bar, man.
You ate 2 pieces of a 500 milligram bar?
Yeah.
So that means you had about 10 milligrams? About 20 milligrams?
Well, no. The bar only broke down into 3.
It probably had to be about 20 grams per block.
3, 6, 9 pieces it broke down to. It's 500 milligrams.
So that's about 20. No, 5? You said how many blocks?
9.
It's about 25 milligrams per block.
So I ate 2. I ain't feel shit.
Yeah, you probably need to eat 4. You probably need 100 milligrams, man. That's why I like them brownies be like 250 milligrams. You eat a whole brownie, you're gonna be out. You're gonna be down. Okay. I don't care what kind of tolerance you got. You eat a whole brownie, 250 milligrams, you're gonna be like this. I'm gonna be like, let's go. You gonna be like, all right. You gonna be paralyzed.
It don't affect me like that.
Really?
No.
They get me like that every time.
I saw it get you like that.
Yeah. The edibles? shit. I be like this. Flower, though, I be like, I'm good. And I don't do nothing else.
Yeah.
So I just partake in the flower.
The flower had me right.
Yes, sir. Plus all these bongs you got.
I
You
like
got a bong for every day for like 4 months.
I like to do a dab every day. I like to do dabs too.
Are those dab blunts up there?
I got.
I mean dab bowls. I mean bongs.
Actually, it's both. It's a variety up there.
Hey y'all, this listen. Bear got
Don't do that.
put it this way. The office is decorated. Put it this way.
you can do whatever you want to do in here, though.
Yeah, with a very like marijuana kind of flavor.
No. It's a cannabisy flavor.
Cannabisy flavor.
Yeah.
Can I bust?
Yeah, this is SB. This is Sugar Bear Radio, man. Grown and sexy internet radio, home of cannabis.
Can I bust? Yes, you can. Was that Snowball?
Let me see. We got one.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Was it Snowball or Snowfall? I think it was Snowball.
Snowball.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a strain right there. Everybody go get.
At Territory.
But get the right strain too. Don't get no garbage strain of it. Get the proper strain of it. And I promise you, you will love your life.
Where'd that come from?
Huh?
Which dispensary? Which the best?
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa.
Yeah. In Glendale.
Okay.
Hell
Ponderosa Relief over there in Glendale.
That's right. Fire.
I tell you what, I'm not gonna blast nobody out. I should, but I'm not gonna do it today. But it's one dispensary I won't go to no more. That one down there and the other way. They stuff don't be that good. Leaf Life.
Oh,
They stuff be dried out, crunchy when you get it.
I don't go there. They be
Brand new bag, crunchy in the mud. That shit.
They gave you that good organic. That good organic hemp. That shit wasn't even real.
As soon as I grabbed it, oh shit.
It was like crab shells.
This shit out of here. Take this back.
They showed them dried crab shells.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I've been fucking with Territory here lately. Territory.
Your territory's good. They got good price. They got good quality.
Yeah, we mess with them. 7200 West Chandler Boulevard, y'all. Shout out Territory Dispensaries.
Territory.
Gotta shout them out.
What else?
Yeah, gotta shout them out. Who else? Oh, let's pay some bills. That's what we need to do. Shit,
We need to pay some bills.
We ain't paid no bills since we've been sitting here.
Man, bills got to get paid since we sit here.
All right. Ultimate Smoke Shop. The Ultimate Smoke Shop. 1160 East Main Street, Amaro, Wisconsin. They're outside of Oshkosh, y'all. That's right. They take care of all your vaping needs, all right? You know those big tanks and vapes and all of that? Yeah, they got that over there. ShopUltimateSmoke.com, all right? And if you decide that you want to buy something on there, you come back and hit me up and say, hey, you know what, man? I was on that site. I want to buy something. 25% off. Bam, just like that, okay? You get that for fucking with Sugar Bear Radio. But you got to hit me back to get the code because I'm not going to just give it to you. I'm just saying. Hot Topic Manicure Express, 5335 Door Street, Toledo, Ohio, 419-690-4605. Give them a call. Tell the Nail Diva that you heard this commercial on Sugar Bear Radio. Conklin and Chemist, the CBD oil company. Conklin and Chemist. 2722 South Alma School Road, Mesa, Arizona, 480-269-0555. They're inside the B&B Smoke and Vape Shop. They take care of all your CBD needs. CBD oil, CBD bath wash, CBD lip gloss. That's right, ladies. You can put the lip gloss on your lips, keep your lips medicated with the cannabis all day. CBD cannabis, that is. And now, back to the Brothers Lounge.
Yay. So we back in effect like Rex in effect. You do it, you did it, they know it all next, right?
All right, y'all. We're gonna talk some old cannabis, I do believe. So we got a new company, vaping.
Vaping?
Vaping.
Vaping?
Yeah, they got some candies right in front of you. See it there, right there?
Oh yeah, the vaping kitchens. They do edibles,
Yeah.
cookie cheddar,
Yeah. Chocolate.
crunchy, chocolatey, and toasty cookie crisps.
Yeah, we fucking with vaping right now. So if y'all want to try some good shit,
This joint 65 grams.
yeah, she get lit off that bag. She be laid down off that bag right there.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been a great show. Glad y'all joined us. We got to get up out of here. It's been a great show. Glad you was here, Mr. T Square. Hope to have your ass back here next week, cause I doubt if the reality gonna be able to be here.
I don't know.
He probably got to go do that other thing. You know, the other thing.
You know the other thing I be doing.
Yeah.
Don't act like y'all don't know the other thing I be doing. I be doing that other thing.
He be doing that other thing. All right, but we got a couple commercials we got to make before he get up out the studio. So we gonna cut this show, and we gonna tell y'all